I was struck when when the statement did come out. You were talking about the enrollment and being a good thing for the system, but a word you used and it was like belong and belonging to a higher education, belonging to an institution that will care for you and nurture you. I know and I would readily admit I'm one of those alumni that had that feeling of belonging and nurturing. I don't know if that's a statement you already had, but that word to me struck volumes when you see that.
Well, I come from pretty modest origins myself. I won't go into that. But one of the things that's clear to me is no one succeeds without the support and attention of others. I mean, this notion that you yank yourself up by your bootstraps and don't need anybody else. I think that's an extraordinary exception. At different points in your life when there are obstacles and people step in and do things like remind you, Dennis, you should go to class, right? Sometimes that's all it takes to say, oh, okay, I'll go to class. Or I have this issue, and they say, okay, let me help you figure that out. And I think historically at Southern, like a lot of HBCUs, that's where we've gone to get that kind of attention. And that's the sense that you get from, if you talk to our alumni, our graduates who are having great success, many of them they're very talented people, but come from modest means. And but for the opportunity and the support they got at Southern University, they wouldn't be the success they are now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'll pivot because you obviously we're talking about HBCUs and a product of one myself. We know why they were founded. There's still a place for them going forward, still a need for them going forward.
Oh, I think absolutely. So my history, I had a foster family I went to live with when I was 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. And he was a product of an HBCU, HBCU College, Fisk University, and Meharry Medical School. In that era, he might not have had those opportunities, but more importantly, it created a community for him, not just while he was at those places, but afterwards. Because I remember traveling with him and meeting his peers from Fisk and Meharry. And so in the mid-60s, as a 7, 8, 9-year-old, I got this exposure to black excellence. Okay? That's the role HBCUs still play. Because for many of us, but for HBCUs, those opportunities wouldn't be there. The opportunity to build that community that's committed to excellence it's not the only portal, but, still a significant number of African American college graduates are produced out of a very small number of HBCUs. There's something over 3, maybe approaching 4,000 undergraduate institutions in the country. About 100 of them are HBCUs, and we're still producing 25, 30, 40% of the college graduates that are African American in this country.